Eliezer Ze'ira. Apparently one day Eliezer Ze'ira decided to put on black shoes, which was highly unusual back then. Apparently it was more common to wear white shoes. And he was going out in public wearing black shoes, and people saw him and they said, "What are you doing? Why are you wearing black shoes?" And he explained, "I'm wearing black shoes because I'm being misabel on Yerushalayim. I'm mourning over the loss of Yerushalayim." And the Reish Galusa, the local Jewish government authority, arrested him. Chashivat at l'sabula Yerushalayim. You think you're important enough to be misabel on Yerushalayim? You think you're worthy of being misabel on Yerushalayim? Who are you? Why would you think you're worthy of such a thing? And until he proved himself, he was under arrest. He had to prove that he was worthy of being misabel in Yerushalayim. So I have a very simple question. When it comes to mitzvos, we typically don't have moral prerequisites. A person could be a Jew who's very distant from Torah and mitzvos, but every opportunity to do a mitzvah is worthwhile. We don't ask a person questions before he eats matzah. Are you worthy of eating matzah? Do you put on tefillin every day? Do you daven every day? No, you want to eat matzah on Pesach? Eat matzah. You want to shake lulav on Sukkot? Great. Do a mitzvah. Being misabel in Yerushalayim is a requirement, and it should be a requirement for every Jew. Why does Eliezer Ze'ira have to pass some sort of test before he could be misabel in Yerushalayim? And even furthermore, it's not only in Haggadah Gemara. The Shulchan Aruch paskins in the very first siman, Seif Gimel, Ra'oi l'chol yirei shamayim, lios meitzer v'doeg, that it's appropriate for not every Jew, every Yirei Shamayim, to be upset and worried over the Churban HaBayis. Why the prerequisite? Why only a Yirei Shamayim? Why not every Jew? I think maybe the answer is that in order to properly be able to mourn on the Beis HaMikdash, a person has to have an understanding of what the Beis HaMikdash actually is. The Beis HaMikdash, more than anything else, more than the Karban Olah, and the Karban Chatos, and the Karban Tamid, and the Menorah, and the Shulchan, more than anything else, what the Beis HaMikdash represents, Begadol, in the big picture, is an opportunity to come close to the Ribono Shel Olam. An opportunity to serve God in a way that we can't do without a Beis HaMikdash. And maybe with that we can understand why there's a certain prerequisite in mourning over the Beis HaMikdash. You see, because each of us face opportunities each and every day to serve the Ribono Shel Olam, to come close to God, to have a meaningful relationship with God. And if we don't take advantage of these lesser opportunities that we have each and every day, what kind of chutzpah is it to say, God, we so miss the Beis HaMikdash, we so wish we could have it. Yeah, and if we had it, what would we do with it? And therefore, there's a prerequisite. You want to really mourn over the Beis HaMikdash? Show that if you had it, you would do something with it. Show that you would appreciate what it represents. Take advantage of your opportunities in everyday life to actually connect to God. And therefore, on Tisha B'Av, when we mourn, many Jews are not mourning over the Beis HaMikdash at all. What we're really mourning is our own inability to mourn over the Beis HaMikdash. We cry over our inability to know exactly what it is that we're crying for. And hopefully, if we really internalize that idea, that every opportunity to come close with God is an opportunity worth taking. Every opportunity to come close with God is something that can change our lives and that could bring us, push us in the right direction. We'll ultimately be ready to truly mourn over the Beis HaMikdash and then have the bracha, Kol HaMesabel al Yerushalayim, Zoche v'roa b'simchasa, finally fulfilled b'mheira v'yami.